to my Life Skills channel. Epidemic 2019 taught us different ways of shaking hands. Sometimes touching your elbows, sometimes through your touching your fist. So why you do this? Because shaking hands is a way of communication. Communication is an important or crucial soft skill, and you can say life skills too. And communication is of different types: verbal, non-verbal, written, and shaking hands is a non-verbal communication. But what about some people? They don't like to shake hands and communicate, and some people or in some cultures they don't like to shake hands. No worries, we are just talking about those who like to shake hands and communicate. Hello, I am Nandini Das, academician, author and citizen journalist. So let's start our today's topic: shaking hands and communication. So now what I'll do, I'll tell you two situations in communication mode we use shaking hands as a way of communicating. Then I'll tell you two ways how we elevate our communication by shaking hands. Then in the end I'll tell you three ways how you reap benefits by using shaking hands as a means of communication. So let's start with the first two situations. We use shaking hands as a mode of communication. Those two are: one is while greetings, and number two is while networking. Greetings. Suppose you are a host. Somebody comes to your home or in a meeting or any gathering, big gathering, or even you are a guest. That time how you greet each other? By shaking hands, isn't it? Also, when you are in a meeting or you're but anyway some gathering, you want to show that you are present there, your presence, to show that you go and shake hands with people, you break the ice. So in that time you also greet by shaking hands. In these situations you shake hands. Then coming to number two situation where you shake hands for communicating, that is networking. When you want to establish, build relationship, connection with people, that time you go and shake hands, isn't it? It's like cool. So you go and shake hands. Now you know the two situations where you shake hands. Now coming to how the two situations, the two ways how it elevates your communication. Number one is when you shake hands somebody, you don't shake one person, doesn't do that. It is two people, they come and shake their hands, isn't it? So when you shake hands, it is a it shows that approval from two sides to shake hands or start a communication, right? So two ways. Then that's why it is elevating your communication. Then number two is how it is elevating your communication. When you shake hands, it shows that maybe you trust each other, that's why you're shaking hands to communicate, or you intend to establish trust, that's why you also shaking communication. So these two ways you are elevating your communication by shaking hands. Now you know that the two situations and two ways how it elevates and how you use shaking hands as a communication. Now coming to you reaping your benefits. So as I told you, three benefits you reap while shaking hands in communication. Number one is when you communicate in a gathering, or when it is a bilateral meeting, or in a it is more people there, when you go and communicate and you break the ice, that shows you are social and you are confident. So two of your characteristics of personality you are showing when you are shaking hands while communicating. One is your confidence, two is your social. So this is number one benefit. Number two benefit is when you meet somebody, you had a meeting, whether it is a discussion, it is a other type of seminar, or it is a dinner table or anywhere. So after finishing the meeting, if you shake hands, it shows two things. One is, or the other party shakes hands, it shows two things. One is you or that person are satisfied with this meeting, that's why after finishing the meeting you are shaking hands. And number two is you are expressing your gratitude, that's why you are shaking hands while finishing your meeting, right? Next, then coming to number three benefit of shaking hands is, in a corporate, it breaks the hierarchy. When you meet and you shake hands, normally what happens in corporate, higher authorities, they come and shake hands, but there is no hard and fast rule. Anyone can shake hands, it depends on the situation, person, all those things. So you break the that hierarchy or that barrier by shaking hands. So these three ways you are getting benefits. Now let me summarize it again. Two places you shake hands as a means of communication, that is while greeting, and other is while networking. Then number two places where you elevate your communication, that is it shows you two-way, and number two is trust building. Then the three benefits you get, number one is it shows your sociability and your confidence. Number two is it shows your satisfaction and your gratitude. And number three is it breaks the ice in a hierarchy, right? So now I hope you understand well shaking hands as a means of communication and how you can use it as a life skill in your day-to-day life. But remember, as I told you in the beginning, in some people they don't like, or some cultures, so no need to use there, but where it is possible and it is people use that, then shake hands and elevate or enhance your communication skill. So if you like this topic, don't forget to like, share and subscribe this channel. See you soon. Till then, just go and communicate with people, stay blessed and stay glad. See you soon. Bye bye.